All right, I'm gonna knock out a quick predictions video. Can't sleep. Um, it'll be pretty quick. It'll go over all of our normal stuff. Of course, the big three, holy trinity for BCL is make sure you're doing your recruiting. There's plenty of 3 stars out there. Make sure you're pulling in like 10 or so of those guys. There's no excuse to have some of y'all's recruiting classes be zero fucking people. Some of y'all just don't even look at the 3 stars, and some of them are good players. Next, make sure you're streaming games of the week. They're always posted and pinned in the in main chat. You can tell if you're the road team in the game of the week, you're supposed to be having it streamed. If your Wi-Fi is shit, you can ask the home team to do it. You do have to attempt to stream. If you start lagging, then you can cut it. And then finally, make sure you're up to date on the rules. Refresh yourself on those. Don't get caught having to have players suspended coming into the playoffs or a conference championship game. All right. Player of the week, Cortez Abreu. Corner out of Oregon, 7 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 pass breakups, and a touchdown. A 41-14 went home to the Trojans. Offensive player of the week, halfback Taylor Crothers out of Iowa, 9 carries, 119 yards, 3 touchdowns, 9 catches, 115 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mr. Do-It-All. ACC Defensive Player of the Week, Jimmy Wire, safety out of NC State, 11 tackles, a sack, a TFL, interception, and a touchdown in a 27-20 loss at number 2 Auburn. Offensive Player of the Week, Walter Aikman, halfback out of Florida State, 15 carries, 162, and 3 touchdowns in a 45-30 win over the Canes. Offensive Player of the Week in the Big 12, Colin Gerdes, 5 catches, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns in that same game, lost to Oregon. Big 10 Defensive Player of the Week, DeMarco Tiano, 6 tackles, 2 sacks, 3 CFLs, and an interception at 30-14 thumping of the Nittany Lions at Penn State. SEC Defensive Player of the Week, Amari Yazzie, 6 tackles, 1 TFL, 1 interception, 1 pass breakup, 1 touchdown, and a 42-28 win at Arkansas. And then SEC Offensive Player of the Week, Xavier Drayton, 9 catches, 247 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 carry for -1 yards for the Bear in the 61-44 win at TCU. Top 25, we have Texas A&M and Michigan. Still is the only 2 undefeated teams. Somehow Auburn jumped Michigan, even though Michigan hasn't lost yet, which is weird. And Michigan beat them. These polls are fucking crazy. You can tell by the 5-4 Mississippi State that's ranked 10th. But Michigan, Ohio State, Colorado is your top 5. Alabama, Florida, Syracuse, Penn State, and the Bulldogs are your top 10. Iowa, Arkansas, Baylor, Boise State, Texas, NC State, and Oregon all in the top 25. Take a look at the conference standings real quick. SEC, it's going to be locked in Texas A&M and Arkansas for your SEC championship game. Big 10 championship game is locked in Michigan and Ohio State. Big 12 championship game is going to be Colorado, and then probably the winner of this game between Oregon and Boise State, which is what it usually comes down to the final week of the season. And then ACC-wise, Auburn and Alabama heading towards playing back-to-back weeks. All right. Heisman. No surprise here. The 2 Aggies still at the top, Ray Benitez, and then Fatale McCracken. Actually, no movement at all here. We have the Ohio State running back, the Boise State running back, and the Colorado quarterback still remaining as your top 5. We look at awards here. I'm not going to go through them. I'm not going to say all of them. I'm just going to roll through them. A lot of Texas A&M going on. In fact, the first 7 awards, whatever that was, all Texas A&M. Got a couple more in there. It's all Michigan, A&M, Penn State, Mississippi State for the Retirement of the Year, Arkansas. All right. We got 2 games played so far. The ACC, we got this one where Alabama beat Florida State 23-13. It's like a big second quarter there. 17 points. Other than that, got outscored 13-6. Florida State struggled on 3rd down, 1 of 5. They had 3 turnovers, 2 from the Alabama side. 160 yards rushing for Paul LaRue. And finally, we had the SEC game. I got thumped 49-14 by JJ. It was only 14-6 at halftime. Shit got ugly quick. We were 1 of 8 on 3rd down. He was 0 of 1 on 3rd down and converted a 4th down on a drive. So he literally did not get stopped one time. It was really frustrating. As far as player stats, JJ scored directly 5 touchdowns, ran for another one. Benitez, the Heisman, 138, 3 touchdowns. Other games. 1-8 Georgia Bulldogs. Coach Board traveling to Raleigh to play the 21st ranked NC State Wolfpack at 5-4, and Coach Dean. Dean's playing pretty good ball right now. Board, he's trying to get things together, but he's just not quite there yet. NC State's going to win this one handily. Let's go 38-21. NC State beats Georgia. Next, 5-4 Clemson Tigers traveling to Miami to play the 2-8 Hurricanes. E-Fly playing at Rob. These two usually have pretty decent games, especially Rob being home. I don't think this one screams blowout at all. E-Fly got thumped 68-8 last week, so got to bounce back from that. I think the Tigers do win, but it's going to be close. I'm going to say 31-24. Clemson beats Miami. Next, huge matchup here. Second-ranked Auburn Tigers at 8-1, traveling to the Swamp in Gainesville to play the 7th-ranked Florida Gators at 7-2. This is Peso playing at Gabe, these two ACC rivals the last 2 seasons. Man, Peso's playing really good ball right now. Gabe is, I don't know. I don't think he's playing as well as he has the past couple seasons. I really want to take the Tigers in this one. But I'm going to take the Gators because they're at home. I think Gabe's going to do enough offensively. Maybe get a timely stop or two. Let's go. Florida wins this one 35-24 over Auburn. Big 12, 25th ranked Oregon Ducks at 6-3, traveling to Provo to play the 2-7 BYU Cougars. This is Freeway playing at Dwayne. Freeway wants to throw the ball game. Dwayne wants to run the ball game. So we'll see how this one goes. I do think Dwayne's running the ball well this year, although his team isn't playing very well. But Freeway is playing the best ball he's played since probably season 1 or season 2. So I'm going to go with the Ducks to win this one on the road. Let's go 35-17. Oregon takes care of business. 1-8 Stanford Cardinal. Coach Chevy traveling to Boulder to play the 5th-ranked Colorado Buffaloes at 8-1, and Coach Savon. Savon's playing as well as he's playing as well as he has all year, which is pretty well. Stanford Chevy not playing well at all. This last couple games, I expect this one to be really, really ugly. I'm predicting a shutout. Let's go 59 zip. Colorado beats Stanford. 16th ranked Boise State Broncos at 5-4, and Coach G's traveling to LA to play the 2-7 USC Trojans and Coach Noel. Noel had that tight game with Savon. He lost 62-48. I thought he was going to be a lot better, but then Dwayne ran for 350 on him and beat him. So I can't figure this guy out. G's wants to run the ball. If G's doesn't turn the ball over, I expect him to win this game. So I'm going to say Boise State wins at 31-27 at USC. Next, 4-5 UCLA Bruins. Coach Tim traveling to Corvallis to play the 3-8 Oregon State Beavers and Coach Rock. This will be his final game of the season. I know he wants to go out on top here. Don't think it's going to happen. I like the way that Tim's playing these past 2 years, playing better than he was earlier with his previous team. So I think UCLA gets this one done on the road. I'm going to go 35-21. Bruins beat the Beavers. Big 10, 11th ranked Iowa Hawkeyes. Coach Connor traveling to Ann Arbor to the Big House to play the 3rd ranked Michigan Wolverines and Coach Chapo. Chapo has the best team in the entire league. He's playing I think he's only got 2 losses or 1 loss in the last 2 seasons combined. So he's playing lights fucking out. He's got the team to back him up. Connor's going to get drummed in this one. I'm going to say Michigan wins 49-17 at home. Oh, got another game that was done here. I forgot about this one. Penn State thumped Notre Dame 35-3. It was 35-0 going into the 4th quarter. Penn State did pretty much anything they wanted to do on offense. 3 or 4 on 3rd down. They converted to 4th down on that drive. So as far as statistics, it's not going to be any for Notre Dame, I assume. For Penn State, 64 yards, 2 touchdowns. Just nobody with any crazy numbers at all. This one. Next, 2-7 Wisconsin Badgers. Coach Delvin traveling to the Shoe to play the 4th ranked Ohio State Buckeyes at 8-1. And Coach Hayden. Delvin got beat 21-0 at home by Nelly last week, so Hayden is going to murder him. I think he gets on the board this week, but I'm going to go 52-7 Buckeyes. 8th ranked Syracuse Orange at 6-3. Coach Ryan traveling to Blacksburg to play the 1-8 Hokies and Coach Chap. Ryan's going to win. He's going to score 1,000 points in this game. Chap will probably get some up because Ryan's defense isn't just amazing, but it won't be near enough. I'm going to say 52-10. Syracuse beats Virginia Tech. Finally to the SEC, the 1-8 LSU Tigers and Coach Stees and his return to BCL, traveling to Norman to play the 4-5 Oklahoma Sooners and Coach Morg. Stees isn't the worst user in the world. I just think the first game of the team, traveling on the road. Ford has played worse seasons than he is this one. I mean, he's playing okay. So I'm going to go with the Sooners to win this one, get to 5-5, be a game away from a bowl game. I'm going to go 28-24. Oklahoma wins. Next, 12th ranked Arkansas Razorbacks at 6-3. Coach Drop traveling to Austin to play the 18th ranked Texas Longhorns at 5-4. And Coach Mike, obviously Mike win this game. He's got a very good chance to make the playoffs still. Drop needs this win to keep himself in the playoff race as well. Neither one can really afford to lose. Although Drop will have more opportunities considering he's going to the SEC championship game. So I'm going to take the Razorbacks to win on the road in this one. Drop's playing relatively well. Doesn't really have a run game like he's used to. And he threw a bunch of picks last week versus JJ. But I think he'll do enough to get this one done on the road. I'm going to say 35-24. 35-24, Arkansas beats Texas. And then finally, the 2-7 SMU Mustangs coach Domo traveling to Waco to play the 15th ranked Baylor Bears at 5-4, and coach Pistol. Pistol's playing good ball this year. I expect him to make the playoffs if he beats Mike next week. He'll finish 8-4. I think he'll pretty much guaranteed to be in. Domo, bad team, just came back to the league and picked this team up. It's gonna be a tough one on the road here. Not enough firepower for the Ponies. Give me the Bears to win this one, 35-14 at home. That is going to do it for the predictions video. Appreciate everybody watching now. We're going to watch in the future. Make sure you stay on top of your recruiting, your rules, and your streaming. And everybody have a good